Terrorist attack. In a world not so different from our own, a quiet and peaceful city was shaken to its core by a devastating terrorist attack. The ruthless group known as the Crimson Serpents had targeted a prominent government building, causing destruction and chaos on a scale the city had never seen. As the dust settled and emergency sirens wailed, the city's residents found themselves in shock and fear. But among them were brave individuals determined to take action. Among them was Sarah, a dedicated nurse who had just finished her shift at the nearby hospital when the attack occurred. Driven by a deep sense of duty and compassion, Sarah immediately headed towards the scene of the tragedy. She was joined by other medical professionals, volunteers, and even some off-duty law enforcement officers. Together, they worked tirelessly to provide medical aid to the wounded, offering comfort and hope in the face of darkness. While the first responders were on the front lines, a group of concerned citizens and tech-savvy individuals launched a digital counterattack. They began to gather and analyze information from social media and various sources to identify the perpetrators behind the attack. Working in secrecy, they quickly pieced together a web of connections that led to the doorstep of the Crimson Serpents. The authorities, armed with this newfound intelligence, swiftly took action. Law enforcement agencies and government agencies collaborated in a massive operation to apprehend the terrorists. Raiding their hideouts and tracking their digital footprints, they cornered the leaders of the group. In a tense standoff, the terrorists realized that they were no longer in control. As news of the counterattack spread, the city's residents began to regain their faith and hope. The community came together to support the victims, providing shelter, food, and solace to those affected by the attack. The outpouring of support was a powerful reminder of the city's resilience and the indomitable human spirit. The terrorists were eventually brought to justice, and the city began the process of healing and rebuilding. The attack had left scars, but it had also shown the strength of the city's unity and determination. The citizens, first responders, and all those who had played a part in the counterattack were hailed as heroes, and their actions served as a beacon of hope and resilience for the world. The city emerged from the darkness stronger than ever, determined to protect its values of peace and unity. The terrorist attack had been a terrible chapter in their history, but it was the spirit of cooperation, compassion, and justice that ultimately defined their story. The city would forever stand as a symbol of courage and resilience in the face of terror, a testament to the power of the human spirit to counter even the darkest of threats.